Welcome back, watch fans. The World Time is in the news. That's right, the Patek Philippe, the Patek Philippe World Time is in the news. Some of the punters, including ArchieLuxury, have recently made purchases of this watch. However, I believe they bought the wrong model. That's right. Why is that? Well, let's talk about philosophy of use. That's right, philosophy of use. Here is the watch on the bracelet, which I believe is the ideal configuration, the ideal spec for this watch. Because why? Well, this is the sex tourist watch, meaning you need to be able to wear this watch in, kind of humid environments. They're going to get wet. You can't wear it on the strap. And also, I do believe it looks best in rose gold or yellow gold, really rose gold with this beautiful chocolate dial. And I'm a fan of this. Again, I like the crown guards. It gives it a little more of a modern feel, and the hands on the watch. I think this to me is the best part. Now, again, I don't like the fonts they use. I think they're a little bit too. I don't know. They're just too basic. It's just too basic. The guilloche inside is really nice. I love the chocolate. But again, why do you want this on this bracelet? Because again, this is the sex tourist watch. Now, we got some pictures here. This is apparently this was a piece that was sold. Now, by the way, this is how you should be getting the watch. That's right, with box, with the papers, full set. Not like ArchieLuxury, who apparently he bought his watch, from questionable sources, most likely from a robbery gone bad. Hence the chipped crystal. That's right. Apparently the watch was taken at machete point, not knife point, but machete point in London. That's right, watch crime in London, rampant. Again, these bracelets are actually kind of cool. It's a little bit, look, this is not the best way to do it, like this class, but whatever. Look, the bracelet is actually quite comfortable. It gives it a nice heft. And again, when you're traveling that third world country on the sex tourism, this watch on the wrist, it just tells your potential victims, lady friends, that, you're a man of substance. You are a man of substance. This is the way to go. Now, while actually I was looking for this watch, another model popped up, which I think is quite a beautiful dial, and that is apparently the Beirut edition, the Beirut Boutique edition. I had no idea they had a Beirut Boutique, but there we go. This is beautiful, 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 brown, all brown. Again, why do I think this looks good in brown? Well, look, in my opinion, these watches have a vintage feel, whether it's the new one, the brand new World Time. They just look, they have that vintage old world look. And instead of white gold, again, white gold, it gives a watch a modern feel. And I feel like these watches, they need to have that warm kind of, that warm and fuzzy vintage vibe. The vintage vibes is what it's about. That's why I think that this needs the again, you want to go with this watch in this yellow or rose gold. The rose gold configuration, I believe, is probably the best one. And again, this model, that's right, the 5130 with these funky kind of these funky hands there. I think that's very, very cool. Again, it's totally unique. I don't like the other hands that they do. They're kind of, they're kind of weird. Overall, again, this watch, the World Time in general, I wish the Stern family would have consulted with him, because I would have given some advice on, making this look a little bit better. Again, you see how much better it looks, when you do the dial in chocolate. Again, the same font, but when it's white on the brown or the chocolate, it looks a hell of a lot better. On white, it just looks a little too, just too sterile. It just doesn't look quite right. Again, Patek has had a lot of hits or misses. We all know this. I think, if we have to make a comparison, again, the real gentleman wears the dual time. That's right, the dual time, whether it's Le Culte or Patek Philippe, dual time. The gentleman does not need, the aristocrat does not need to know time zones in third world countries. Again, back to Range Rover, their old CEO, the headlights never worked on the car, the electronics never worked. And he said, look, a gentleman does not drive after dark. So that's why he was known as the Lord of Darkness. The Lord of Darkness. That's right. Well, that's my philosophy. This watch, gentleman does not need to have those multiple time zones. Why? Because that's what servants are for. That's right, servants. I only need to know 2 time zones. If I need to know time zones elsewhere, I just ring the bell, and my staff, my servants come over and they notify me of what times there are in other zones. Again, less is more. This is very busy, but if you need to go with this, if any of you punters need to go with this design, I suggest this is the model on the bracelet, again, because you can't wear really. Look, again, this is the aristocrat's watch. I can wear it on crocodile because I'm not going into third world countries that are humid. I'm not going into massage parlor showers. Now you can't take the watch off when you go into a massage parlor. You got to keep it on. All right. So I don't want oil and water and body fluids getting into the strap. It's going to ruin the strap, right? This bespoke strap from Camille Fournier. But that's why you need the metal. You need the full metal bracelet, full metal, full gold. And this is about 50 grand. 50 grand. I think it's not a bad deal. I don't know. What do you punters think? Leave your nasty and vicious comments below, and make sure you click that join button so you too can become an aristocrat, become a baron, and learn to avoid these mistakes that are made commonly by punters. Now, if you were subscribers on the channel, and if you were members of the aristocracy, the colonel, not the baron, the colonel would have answered your questions, and you would have and saved you from costly mistakes. That's right, costly mistakes and faux pas. That's right, mistakes and faux pas. Unbelievable but true. Leave your comments below. Again, what do you punters think? What would you do? Would you buy a watch like this, or would you get something like this? Or again, I don't have my Patek dual time. That is back in the storage. I don't know. What? It's food for thought, right? Okay, let me know.